My 11th day on this tour. So far it's been great, but there are a few things to say that you might want to know before you start your own tour, or just so you better understand how I feel right now. So first of all, the heat. In the beginning, it's really hard to bear it because you sweat a lot, you're thirsty all the time, like every single minute, every single second you're thirsty. And what's interesting that happens is that you, like, it's not that you want to drink, but your throat it's super dry, so you feel like you have a sore throat. I mean, you do have a sore throat, but usually you get it when you're cold, right? So it's very strange feeling, and then you just want to keep drinking just to water it as much as possible. For example, on the first day I was drinking about 10 liters, and for a good 5-6 days that was the pace of drinking water for me. So that has changed now. I don't have to drink that much water, but right now it's 35 degrees, which is still crazy to me because now it's okay, now it's 11 o'clock, but still morning for me. So today I think I'll drink less water, but still like 6 liters. So you constantly have to think about water, and water is just one tiny variable into the whole function, because you are constantly thinking about many things. So you think about the road that you're gonna take, you think about the place that you're gonna visit, you think about how to cycle safely, you think about where to get food, where to buy water, where to sleep. When you sleep, you think, is it safe? Is it really safe? Are there animals? If there are, what type of animals? So you're constantly thinking about things that worry you, right? So what happens after more than a week, you just get exhausted from being constantly under that stress. And then you get the temperature, then you get the hills, and then your body is like, wait, can you just chill for a minute? Can you just stop doing what you do? Don't do that, that doesn't make sense. Do something else, right? And then you think about how to motivate yourself, and I think my answer is simple: you cannot. You either want to get it done, and therefore you try to find the courage and discipline in you to keep on going, or you're just not gonna find motivation. I mean, sometimes I feel like, you know, I called friends, my girlfriend, my mom, whatever it is, and you want them to say something that would push you, but it's not like that, you know. Even if they do, you'll feel excited for that moment, but 2 kilometers later, or by the time you get back to the road, you're just exhausted again. So it's discipline. You need to learn to get used to this new routine, and because everything changes, your eating habits changes, your drinking habits changes, everything is changing, and you need to learn that. And this is actually the reason why I do that. This is so much fun, to challenge myself, to push myself, cycling over 100 kilometers every single day in the heat, you know, plan my days, you know, how do I cycle in the morning, how do I cycle in the evening, how do I rest, where do I rest. So this is really exciting to me. But as I say, as of this whole speech, I want to address the idea of it's not always easy, you know. As a matter of fact, it's always hard, but it's not physically hard, it's mentally hard. My legs are totally fine. I mean, I feel a bit tired in my legs, my knee is a bit tense, so need to figure that out. I still have my knee bands if I need to, but I don't, so I want to keep it that way. So, you know, my body physically is very well, because I mean, you're cycling over 100 kilometers, that sounds like a lot, but I'm also cycling for 8 hours, you know. So I'm just constantly, I can just be slow, but with the time I will just reach that 100 kilometers. So anybody can reach that, anybody can cycle that. If you never cycled before, but you know how to cycle from somewhere, and you just sit on a bike, you can cycle 100 kilometers. I promise you that. You can definitely do it if you just do it over time. During the 24 hours, you will be able to cycle 100 kilometers, that's for sure. However, when you have to live in this environment, when you never know from where the dog is gonna come, from where the, you know, whatever wild animal is gonna come, or wild human, right? And you never know, so you're always under stress, you're always under pressure, and that is what is exhausting you. So you can eat as much as you want, you can drink as much minerals as you want, you can be as motivated as you want, you will be exhausted, but it's still very, very fun. And if you want to go through it, you have to find a way to make this fun. But if you like the challenge, if you like the uncertainty, if you like to be in such an environment where you don't know what's going to happen, and you want to get that moment where you don't know what's going to happen, but you know you're gonna find the way, then you're gonna love it. Because remember when I stopped, when I was next to Amatrice, the place after Sibillini National Park, where the earthquake destroyed the whole city, right? And then I got a flat tire and my pump was broken. I mean, I would have to walk for 2 days to get the nearest city, and then hope that they will have a bike shop. But that was fun, and we figured it out easily, right? We just cycled for a bit, ruined my tire a little bit, but we found a place, we found someone who was able to fix it. Simone, thanks to you again. And you know, met new people. That was just a good experience. So those challenges always, not all, that's a good point, not always, but most of the times evolve into something fun, or something that you definitely, if you survive, you're definitely going to remember as something that made your life interesting. So this is what it's all about. This whole trip makes my life very interesting. I now cycled almost 1,200 kilometers, so this is already interesting. It's a cool story to share, it's a cool video to make, and it's just fun thing to do. So I really recommend you trying that. But now, if you don't want to try it but you want to keep watching, I appreciate that anyway. And I want to say that my bike so far is doing relatively well. What is not well is my pedal, and I don't know what it is, but if you can see, like, it's this, it's not like this part, but more like this part is a bit loose, and I thought that this could be what's making the sound. I don't know, but for that I need to find a proper bike shop where I can explain to someone in English, right, what is the problem, when it occurs, because it occurs only when I'm cycling the hills. When I'm really pushing the pedal, then the squeaking sound happens. So I need to explain it properly, and I need someone who is able to understand it well, so that they can fix it. So I will figure it out, but this is your quick update on how it is. As I said, I am tired, I am emotionally, mentally exhausted, but tomorrow I'm meeting friends. In a couple of days I'm gonna take a break, so it's all gonna be all right. I am definitely not turning back, I'm just gonna keep going, and if anything I'll be going faster, so don't worry about it. This trip is gonna be done. So now we have 1,200 kilometers. I will still need about 1,800 kilometers more to come back to Milano, and then we will see how I feel, where I am, and what's next. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna eat a little bit more, not olives, even though that would be nice, but some prosciutto, some bread, some cookies, and then of course a lot of water, and then we go back on the road for another 85 kilometers, but we'll make a stop at Bari. So get ready to see Bari. All right, thanks for listening to this monologue. Let's go back to work. So, as promised, the typical, like the real pasta from Bari. You have to order that. and get those for free. That's awesome. But the cool part is that I met a Dutch guy who is also a cyclist. So that's, you know, always interesting to have those talks and conversations with people who share the same mindset. And now we're gonna enjoy some Italian beer and Italian pasta. So bon appetit, and let's go. So orecchiette is really good, typical food in Bari. Tastes really nice. The thing is that it is in fact quite difficult to find places here in Italy after 4 p.m. because everyone goes on a break. I expected that places would be open for tourists, but not really much option. Anyway, I chose the cheapest one. I'm paying 8 euros for this plate, 3 euros for a beer, so that's good. And I also have a tiramisu in mind, that's 3 euros. So it's gonna be quite good and well-deserved lunch before we continue cycling. So yeah. And obviously, limoncello, cheers. Not bad. That lunch was long lunch. So I met a guy who is also cycling, and it's funny because he is from Belgium as well. And so he thought I speak Dutch, but unfortunately not yet. As a matter of fact, I think I speak better Italian than Dutch. But more importantly, we just had a great lunch. I also had an opportunity to charge my devices, so very happy with it. Anyway, as you can see, the city revived after 6 p.m. Everyone is out again because the sun is down. But as a matter of fact, the temperature is the same. It's now 30 degrees at 7 o'clock. So it's still quite warm, at least for me. But once the sun is down, you don't feel the heat as much. Yeah, so people going out, people having fun, everybody enjoying the weekend. And for me, it's time to continue cycling. Now I'm gonna cycle closer to where I'm gonna meet two of my friends, Joel and Eric. So I'm gonna meet them next to where the trolley houses are. And the thing is that I have a spot there. However, that spot is nearby from here. So I have to cycle like hour and a half. So that means I will arrive before sunset. And I don't want to arrive before sunset because then people can notice me. And that's quite open space. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just hang out here for a bit, walk around, see how is that storm over there doing, and if I can survive the storm, I'll just hang out by the port. If the storm is coming, then I will hang out maybe in McDonald's or somewhere under the roof. And oh, I forgot I have to fill my water bottles. Okay, I need to come back because I saw the water fountain there. So, but overall, that's Bari. So very happy with it. Definitely recommend coming here. It's a very cozy, for a big city, it's a very cozy city. So yeah, that was it. And time to go back on the road very soon. All of a sudden the day got different colors. Okay. if nothing ever happened. I'm completely soaked. Completely. I mean, completely. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do now, but we need to keep moving because we need to sleep somewhere. All right, welcome to Italy. And I was making a joke that rain doesn't know how to rain in Italy, because here, when I was leaving Sibillini, when I was leaving Amatrice, it was raining for 2 hours and I wasn't even soaked. So I take it back. Yeah, completely. Nice. Nice. As if nothing ever happened. Guys, let me tell you something. This was the biggest storm I have ever seen in my entire life. I'm telling you, man, this is pure insanity. I mean, I have no idea what just happened. For a moment, I thought that they actually gonna blow me out from that building, because it was like I don't know if I was able to record it properly on a GoPro, because my phone was so wet I couldn't unlock it. But and then I tried to film the GoPro, which was also wet, but I thought, you know, maybe still something. So I hope you were able to see it, because I don't have words to explain it. It was massive. It was totally hectic. That's the best word I know. Hectic. Oh my god. But it's over. I am completely soaked. My shoes are not yet completely soaked, but they're gonna get soaked because I'm gonna cycle for 2 hours now in this wet environment. Yeah, that says more than my words could say about the wind and the storm that just passed. But I'm alive, and that's the trip. I have said that I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I didn't, so more experience for me. Next time we're going to McDonald's. Anyway, guys, at least I'm safe, at least I'm alive. The rest we'll try. Okay, guys, let's go. No storm can stop Italians from chilling by the beach. That's nice. I was like, okay, there is nowhere to go. I need to go here. And as I turn in, stepped off the bike, moved 1 meter here, flat tire. Let me check this out. Check this place out. If it's all safe, I'll turn on the flashlight and I will explain. Okay, another spot. So I hope you guys can see me. Long story short is I tried to camp right there. I'm not sure about the house, there could be people, so I didn't want to be next to that. There is whatever strange animal who is like making very, very strange sounds, like barking, but like if the cat was barking, that's how it would sound. Anyway, so and then as you saw next to that entrance, I got a flat tire because there was a broken wine bottle which I ran over when I was riding my bike. Yeah, look how dirty this is. Completely empty. I will try to fix it now because tomorrow, as you know, I'm meeting 2 friends. at the yeah, what is the place called again? Trollo. So you know, it's like when one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. So the wind came, the storm came, the rain came, got completely wet. Then had to cycle at night in the traffic. The whole beach is occupied by people because everybody's, it's Saturday. No one is taking away the Saturday from Italians, and now I ended up here because I cannot cycle any further, and it's as you can see, quite busy. So what I was thinking of doing is camping here, but not on this side, but instead on this side. But this is like, I don't know if you can see it in the video, like this is, yeah, you can see it's like it's going down, but like quite a lot for sleeping. So also not sure about it. I don't know. I don't want, it's so loud next to the road, so I could technically camp next to this Trollo house again. Yeah, that looks okay. I will let you guys know tomorrow what I decided to do, where I decided to stay, but it's gonna be not far from here. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna fix the tire right now and then decide what to do, see how the traffic is. But yeah, you're probably gonna see me here tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to Trollo to see the very in a very good state trolley houses, and then we'll have something prepared for you. So this is the day. Thanks for watching. As promised, I made the promise. I made it come true. I went to have Italian food. Good for me. And next time you go to Bari, you know what to eat as well. So, but for now, this is it. I'm gonna work on my tire, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. You miss me? Actually, 1.5 hours later. Now it's 11 o'clock, exactly 11 o'clock. So I thought, okay, I'm easy, gonna fix it. That tire is punctured in like at least 6 different spots. And it's not that I ran out of glue. The glue were completely dry inside the package. So I just cut it in half. I don't even know where the other half is anymore. Anyway, I cut it in half. I opened it and it was just dry, nothing in it. So what I did is I used the tape that I had, and I just taped it, as you can see, in many spots, and you can see it looks horrible, like, so. But why did I do it? Because remember I said I met a guy, Martin. He has a repair kit, but he's going to sleep. So he said that he's gonna leave it outside the door, and I'll go to pick it up. Now the problem is he lives I cycled as far as possible, and then I got a puncture and I had to come back. But he lives 15 kilometers from here, so that is 3 hours walk or 40 minutes cycling. So I tried to repair it as much as I can. So I'll go to his place now. We'll cycle very slow, so it'll take a good hour. Pick up the kit at his place, fix it, and then find a better place to sleep and camp. How about that? You like it? I like it. So now hopefully I can cycle with this tube. I'll make sure that the tire, it doesn't have any glass left, and this video just got a little longer. So I will talk to you guys when I'm at his place and already fixed this tube. If I had Schwalbe Marathon Plus tires in front, that wouldn't happen. But here we go. Hopefully that's the only one. Probably not, because I got more punctures. I'm in my tent. I didn't go to get the glue because the tape is not able to hold the air. The tire just gets flat again. So therefore I decided to just cancel the meeting with my friends tomorrow, which is a bit sad because they're gonna do it later. They have their own plans. So anyway, what's gonna happen is that tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. the first cycling shop opens in Bari. So I will just sleep till then, and then at 8 I will go to get a new kit for the fixing, and as well as a new inner tube, because that inner tube is full of holes. Anyway, I had to show it because this is part of it, so I have to be truthful, and I am. So anyway, that was it. I will fix the tire tomorrow, and we keep on cycling. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next one. Goodbye.